What's up, everybody? Timor Ultima here with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay for you. Tonight I'm running the PP90M1 submachine gun with a suppressor and my secondary, which is pretty sweet, and you'll get a chance to see it here in a couple minutes. It's the XM25 launcher. In addition, I've got Semtex and concussion grenades, and helping me out along the way will be Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw Pro, and Dead Silence Pro. I'm running the support strike package, and with that I have the counter UAV, recon drone, and the stealth bomber run. Now you won't get a chance to see it in this gameplay, maybe someday if I'm just feeling silly, but my death streak is Dead Man's Hand, where you get to blow yourself up with C4, which is pretty hilarious. So anyway, I've got a lot of stuff I want to talk about tonight, so I'm done with formalities. We're going to jump right into it. Here we go. Alright, well, first thing I want to talk about, just touch on it real briefly, is the importance of priorities and family and things like that. And you know, a lot of people that I know have, you know, different situations going on in their lives, and you know, Modern Warfare 3 comes out and I'm a fanatic about Call of Duty in general, and you know, they always tell me, you know, I don't know if I can do this right now, you know, I have kids or whatnot going on, and you know, I just want to say for everybody out there like that is I completely respect that. You know, I'm lucky enough to have a good job and a loving wife, and that's pretty much all that you know, takes up my time right now. And people with more stuff going on, you know, you can't fault them for that. And you know, the fact that they even give a crap about, you know, games like Call of Duty and whatnot in the first place, I think that's, you know, commendable, you know, just on that alone. So anyway, just got to keep your priorities in line. You know, family and health always first, and you know, beyond that, whatever comes after that should really just be gravy for everybody. So priority number one's got to be family. Next, I want to talk about just people who look at level 80 and think, man, that is just so far away. That's got to be an ungodly number of XP you have to earn. And you know, it's true. It's a lot. I've been playing heavily since it came out, you know, the morning of November 8th, and I am only level maybe 63 or 64, somewhere in there. And you know, that's with pretty heavy playing, and I've been utilizing some of that Mountain Dew double XP time as well. Not a ton of it, you know, maybe a few hours, but still, even with that, you know, it will take a while to prestige, and it will take a lot of time to get up to level 80 or even get up to level 50, or where the guns start getting really good. So you know, you can't look at it as this giant number that you have to reach. There are so many different ways for you to earn experience in Call of Duty. There are weapon challenges, there are daily challenges that can be anything from kills with a certain weapon to achieving certain things in, you know, different game types, and beyond that there are weekly challenges, there are weapon challenges, there are attachment challenges, and those attachment challenges repeat themselves on all the weapons. So there are just hundreds of attachment challenges you can do. There are gameplay challenges, there are grenade challenges, there are proficiency challenges, there are just dozens and dozens of different ways even for you to earn XP in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and I think that's fantastic, because if you were just going around grinding for kills, that would go really slow and it would be really painful. So, you know, what you gotta do is go in to your challenge list, look at what you're close to getting. You know, once Elite comes online, that'll be even easier to do. So, you know, just look at where you are on all your different challenges. If you're just starting out, just have a list of things that you want to get done. You know, say, you know, I want to do X today, you know, or I want to reach 1, 2, and 3 today, and just, you know, day after day, have a list of things that you want to get done, and gear your gameplay and gear your game types towards that goal that you want to accomplish, and things will go quickly for you, you know. And especially if you're playing with friends, you can be like, hey man, I'm really working on this, or you know, whatnot, and you can always coordinate with them. Like, I know it's not always easy, you know, you both die and you spawn on different sides of the map, and you know, that can really complicate things. But so long as you can, and as best as you can, you should try and coordinate with your teammates to try and work towards those goals, especially if you're someone who just doesn't get masses of kills on their own. There's no shame in all at working as a team with people. I mean, that's really what Call of Duty is all about, is teamwork. I'm not going to talk about this at all, but I will say that Call of Duty is not as much about team play as Battlefield is, but it's still, at its heart, it's supposed to be a team game. It's just lucky that it's also a game where if you need to, you can run alone and still really kick ass. So anyway, talk to your team. Maybe you could even coordinate challenges together, like 2 or 3 of you are all going to try and work on X, or one person's going to work on one thing and another person's going to work on a different set of things, but they all work together. So who knows, there are just a number of different ways you could handle that. So anyway, it's a big number to get to prestige, but it's not unattainable, especially if you think about it a little bit, or if you know someone who's just absolutely nuts about Modern Warfare 3. You can be like, hey, can you give me like a little list of things I should be doing, or a progression of challenges I could be completing? And that's really going to help you, reach prestige even faster. Or if you don't give a shit about prestiging, it'll just help you get up to those stronger weapons where you can just go rape face all night. And it's no sense at all in not using every resource you have to achieve your goals. And if you've got resources within Call of Duty, or people who know the game really well, I'd utilize those, and you'll just be raping face before you know it. So last thing I want to talk about is a little analysis I did not too long ago about leveling with weapon XP or weapon kill XP challenges. So those are the marksman challenges. So for getting marksman 3, you earn a certain number of experience. That's going to be 2,000 experience after you earn 75 kills. Or after you earn 150 kills for marksman 4, you get 5,000 XP, and so on, up to marksman 8, where after you get, I think it's 1,000 kills, you get 10,000 experience points just for hitting that 1,000 kill mark. And the idea that I came up with is there's no way it can be worth it to go all the way out to marksman 8. And so I did a little analysis. I'm not going to go into the specifics here, but there will be an annotation on screen at the end of the video for a forum you can go to where I wrote it all up. I have charts and everything that'll make it easy to understand. But the bottom line is, once you get 300 kills, once you achieve marksman 5 and you get that 300th kill and you earn your 10,000 experience point bonus, there's no sense in going any further with that weapon if your goal is to just maximize the number of kill XP that you receive, like your kill challenge XP. So after you get 300 kills, just if you want to level as quickly as possible, put that gun down, unless you're really close to some attachment challenges or something. Finish those off. But after 300 kills, just try and get done with that weapon as soon as possible, because as you go out into the marksman 6, 7, 8, your experience you receive for each additional kill in terms of challenge XP is really low. So like I said, there will be an annotation on screen to the forum where that's posted, and if anything, if you have questions, you can either post them on the forum. People will talk about it. I'll talk about it. I watch that thread pretty consistently. Or if you have other comments, you can always leave them here. So that's all the time I have for tonight. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll have another video up to you within a week. Right now, what you're looking at on screen are 3 annotations. The first one is to the I Play COD forum that I was discussing earlier. And even if you don't give a shit about the weapon challenge XP strategy that I figured out, I would go over there anyway because it's an awesome community and they talk about all things COD. So if anything else, just go over there, see what they're all about. The second annotation is just to my first Modern Warfare 3 video, just first impressions commentary with some gameplay, so nothing out of the ordinary there. And finally, just a subscriptions link to Nuckfuggets, or Mr. Nuckfuggets here on YouTube. And he's a great commentator and always has good videos, so I would suggest going over there and subscribing to him if you've been living under a rock and haven't already. So other than that, I'll just leave you with those 3 annotations. Please click 1, 2, and or all 3 of them, and I will see you back here in a week. Peace out, everybody.